Good evening. Glad to have you with us here on the Toledo Sports Network at CW13. I'm Norm Waymer along with Mike Jameson tonight as we are at Lake High School to kick off the girls basketball season. The Lake Flyers hosting Gibsonburg at the Golden Bears. Now, last season, Gibsonburg 6-16 on the season, suffered a 10-game losing streak down the stretch. Lake 11-10, got a lot of players back, including Jordan Taylor, the 5'6" senior, who figures to be their top player and leading scorer, and Lake likes to get up and down the floor.
Something that's always happened with the Lake Flyers. They've got the three-point shooting, they scrap, and they play a really hard defense up at the top of the key. You're going to be seeing a lot of that tonight.
Well, Jim Graysick, the coach of the Lake Flyers, formerly from Eastwood, where they put up about 80 points a game, he said, I don't know if you could consider us a running team, but we're going to get up and down the floor. It's the Lake Flyers against Gibsonburg, and it's coming your way next on the Toledo Sports Network and CW13. All right, good evening. Glad to have you with us here at Toledo Sports Network, CW13. Norm Waymer, Mike Jameson tonight as we kick off the girls' high school basketball season. The Gibsonburg Golden Bears coming off a 6-16 season. Of course, this is the first game of the night, first game of the season for both. Flyers 11-10 from last year. We will have Alicia Freisinger jumping up for Lake. Against Leanne Widmer and, or actually Jenna Lewandowski. The Flyers with the basketball to start things off. Jordan Taylor, we're going to watch her tonight. Number one, she's a point guard, 5'6". She's the catalyst. Neither team with a lot of size. There's Taylor, a jumper for the baseline. No good. Battle for the rebound. Goes to the floor. Ball on the floor. Bodies on the floor. Tied up on the first rebound.
Well, that's what you're going to be seeing a lot of with Gibsonburg tonight, is a lot of scrappiness. And they're going to have to play really good defense, especially if they want to, stick with this fast-falutin offense of the Flyers.
And you can see the Flyers trying to trap in the backcourt to get a turnover, and that's exactly what happens. To the basket, up and in. Lauren Ozak, 5'8" junior. And almost a steal on the inbound, but Taylor couldn't hang on.
Flyers have been known for their hardcore, full-court pressure. And you're going to be seeing a lot of it tonight, and different forms of it too, Norm.
There's the pressure in the backcourt again, but Gibsonburg got it across. Katie Roberts picked up the dribble, in some trouble on the side. Get it to Whitmer. Whitmer to the basket, nice. And up and good. Leanne Whitmer.
Saw a lot of that floater in the JV game, but it works.
Look at right down the middle to the basket. Jordan Taylor up and in.
Jordan Taylor.
So the Flyers take a 4-2 lead. Back the other way. The Flyer defense didn't get back. Schmeltz draws the foul. Shiley Schmeltz, a 5'2" sophomore. The foul is going to be on Katie Schwartz, her first. And to the free throw line, Schmeltz hits the first.
This is a make or break here for Gibsonburg, especially early in the game, getting these foul shots in to keep everything just tight, because the explosion could happen at any time with the Lake Flyers.
Dances on the rim and falls and ties the game at 4. Now you see Gibsonburg putting up a little pressure. They got it to the middle. Freisinger will kick it off to Katie Schwartz with the medium range jumper. So the Flyers back on top, 6-4, chipped out of bounds, but Gibsonburg will retain. Long pass in, they'll kick it out. A three up no good. Offensive board up no good. Another offensive board and by Teeple. Shot up no good. It'll go out of bounds and it'll go back to Gibsonburg.
Tough inside with the Gibsonburg Golden Bears. They've got the strength and the ability to make some things happen inside, so maybe help them out a little bit.
Allie Teeple with a couple of offensive rebounds, 5'8" sophomore for Gibsonburg. Whitburn now with the basketball. To Teeple. Back on over, went through the hands of Lewandowski, and that'll be Gibsonburg's second turnover. The old 2-1-2 three-quarter court press for Gibsonburg.
Haven't seen that one in a while, huh?
Yeah, Taylor will get it across. They didn't really pressure off of it, though. And a steal.
Lake had that one right there. If she'd looked backside, she had a wide open layup on her left side and right side, actually, on that.
Nice steal by Katie Roberts. Here comes the double team at the top. Needed help. Found a player underneath. The shot no good by Katie Roberts, but she'll go to the line for a pair. Ozark with the foul.
For the Bears, number 20, Katie Roberts.
Katie Roberts the line. First one no good.
You're seeing it early where Gibsonburg is trying to get the ball inside and take advantage of, having a little bit more height than there right now, and it's helping them at the foul line.
Roberts, second of two. Ben sends. Dances on the rim and falls. 6-5 Flyers. Taylor dribbles right through the token pressure. Found a teammate underneath, but Mackenzie Brittenham traveled. And that'll be the second Flyers turnover.
A lot of full court both ways, Norm. I'm pretty impressed with both teams and what they're doing. Got to settle down a little bit here. I still think the Golden Bears have the chance with the inside play.
Yeah, kind of token pressure the last couple of times down the floor. We'll watch and see if they turn that up at some point.
And there's that steal.
Third turnover by Gibsonburg. Hodgson into the game to Chloe Houston, up and in. Jim Graysick, the coach of the Flyers, told me they'll do a lot of substitution. So now Schmeltz having trouble in the backcourt, and there's the steal. Jordan Taylor to the basket. Doesn't want to fall. And a rebound goes to the Golden Bears, but another turnover.
A little bit of sloppy play right there, and it's got to slow down a little bit and get your bearings, but I think both teams are playing pretty good so far.
Well, when you got the first game of the season, it's always.
And you're on TV.
Double
How'd
team
that
in
happen?
trouble, and another steal. Brittenham to the basket and in.
Nice.
And we're going to get our first timeout. So timeout on the floor, 3:44 to go first quarter. It's the Lake Flyers 10 and Gibsonburg 5, and you're watching the Toledo Sports Network and CW 13.
On the job for you for over 100 years. You need a career. You need a future. Local 8 can help you make it happen. Join the men and women who build our community. Become a part of a proud tradition. Build your career. Build your future with the brothers and sisters of the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local Union 8. We're on the job for you.
We're on the job for you. We're the local Pub 51 is just a great neighborhood bar and grill. They're about as close to being all things to all people as I've seen. They have a miniature bowling league, and they take that pretty darn seriously. Oh, and a dartball league, and a cornhole league, and a pool league. They have a lot of leagues. Pub 51 has a big outdoor patio, too. Well, their pizza and food are reasonably priced, too. Give Pub 51 a try. They're on Woodville Road, just a half-mile east of the Woodville Mall.
Remember this? How could you forget? Bet you wish you had one of these last winter. TAS Electronics has remote car starters from $129 installed, plus heated seats starting at just $149. No one can stop the winter, but with TAS, you can have a nice, warm vehicle waiting for you. Get over to TAS today.
TAS Electronics. Feel the power. TAS Electronics. It's hot.
The Big Apple Deli has all the food for your next party or get-together. The best subs, salads, soups, pasta, party trays, and great lunch and dinner specials. The Big Apple Deli, 2118 Woodville Road, has got you ready for all your party needs, or just stop out for a great lunch.
Stop struggling with the big box stores. Choose Gladio.
Gladio Home Center. A hardware store, yet so much more. Your home improvement answer store. A place to design your interior space. A professional and friendly smiling face. Everything you need for your home. And Gladio is locally owned. You'll be glad to know Gladio Home Center.
Back we are, 3:44 to go first quarter. Lake with a 10-5 lead over Gibsonburg. Some full court pressure, but once again they'll peel off.
Oh!
Almost a steal. Nice play by Smeltz to get it across. Baseline jumper, short. And I think that's going to be a foul on Teeple over the back.
Well, one of the scary things, you got to get yourself into position before you make that stand up there, because you got some of the Gibsonburg people saying no, because she is taller. But a lot of changes in officiating this year, and I think that might be one of them right there.
Three-pointer, no good. Offensive board underneath. Ozick back up and in.
Lauren Ozak.
Believe it or not, first rebound tonight by the Flyers, 12-5. It's been a lot of turnovers, and there's another. Quick baseball throw and too far.
No, I don't think they've been in foul line yet.
They have not. You're going to have turnovers early in the season.
There we go.
And the Flyers are putting on the pressure. Almost another turnover. Still haven't gotten across the floor yet. Teeple took a tumble, and there's the turnover. Back down to the basket. Ozak up and in.
Lauren Ozak. Jordan Taylor.
Ozak with 6. The Flyers lead is 14-5. Teeple, I think, fouled. I don't think she's the one you want bringing the ball up. And now you see 4 new players come in. 4 new players come in for the Flyers. And they're going to play everybody tonight.
Well, it looks like it's going to be a problem for Gibsonburg in their front court. Their front court's really going to have to play a little bit here, and they've got to concentrate on getting that ball over.
Well, if you want to run and play pressure defense, it really benefits you to be able to go 9, 10 deep.
Yep.
Into the post, double team in the post. Smeltz kind of pushed and got pushed, but she'll draw the foul.
Well, you're seeing it already here. Flyers are getting themselves into a little bit of a foul situation already, and don't think Gibsonburg's really got themselves in any foul trouble
That foul
yet.
is on deal for the Flyers. Nice. That runner is up and good.
That's a good, number 32, Leanne Whitmer.
Whitmer's got 4. It's 14-7 Flyers.
Great guard play.
Schwartz with the jumper, that's no good. Ball on the floor, bodies on the floor again. They're going to call a jump ball, and the Flyers got the possession arrow. Three-pointer, Hanson, got it.
Nothing but
That's a good, number 25, Alexis Hansen.
Alexis Hanson. The first triple of the game by anybody, 17-7 Flyers. Cantrell into the game, missed the shot. Rebound, missed the shot. Third shot, no good. The rebound back to the Flyers and Brittenham.
A lot of good play under the basket, but they got to make those shots.
Good ball movement. Another 3 attempted, no good, out of bounds. And Gibsonburg will get the basketball.
Special thanks going out to IBEW Roy and the gang over there for being one of our big sponsors once again here at the Toledo Sports Network. And, of course, UA50, Bob Lynn and everybody. They love their basketball.
We appreciate you very, very much.
More than you can imagine.
Pass on in, knocked out of bounds by Hanson of the Flyers. So Gibsonburg will keep it. 52.9 to go in the first. 17-7, Lake with the lead. Gibsonburg with the inbound. Little bump. They let that one go. And Gibsonburg will turn it over. Could have called a foul on Hanson there, I think, reaching in, but they chose to let him play. Baseline jumper by Deal, no good. Rebound to Abby Cantrell. Cantrell in some trouble, but she'll get it away. Katie Roberts down the right side. Nice pass to the basket, up and in goes Allie Teeple. She ran the floor very well. Three-pointer.
Don't
Missed.
need that with 20 seconds left to go in a quarter.
Yeah, rebound Teeple, her 4th. Hanson back playing defense. They got to get it across and won't be able to do so. It's a 10 count. So Lake will have 7.8 to go in the quarter to try to expand on an 8-point lead. Brittenham to Deal.
Nice move.
Baseline drive. Tried to split the double team, no good. Teeple with the rebound, and we're at the end of one. And it's the Lake Flyers 17, Gibsonburg 9. We'll be back on the Toledo Sports Network and CW 13.
You can watch this game tomorrow.
Internet service, no longer just a luxury, but a vital service in most households, and your family deserves the best. Amplex Internet provides reliable and affordable service to rural and suburban locations throughout Northwest Ohio, including Bowling Green, Port Clinton, Genoa, Fremont, Oak Harbor, and many other communities. No phone or cable line needed, and there is no hidden fees or extra charges. Find out why thousands of satisfied customers choose Amplex Internet. Visit us at www.amplex.net.
Do your utility bills have you down? Get out from under those heavy bills with new windows from Dunright Building Services. New windows from Dunright can change the vision of your home both inside and out. And right now, for a limited time only, you can get any white double hung standard window for only $179 each. Remember, for a job done right, you better call Dunright.
New home, same address. It starts with new windows. Call us at Dunright Building Services today. The union plumbers, steam fitters, and HVACR service mechanics of UA Local 50 build the powerhouses that generate your electricity. Install and service your heating and air conditioning systems and install the plumbing systems that protect the health of this nation. Everywhere there's a building being built, retrofitted, or maintained, members of UA Local 50 are on the job with skills and the latest sustainable building practices to do the job right. UA Local 50 plumbers, steam fitters, and service mechanics, building America's future.
Getting ready for the second quarter here at Lake High School. The Flyers on opening night, a 17-9 lead over Gibsonburg. Lake of the Northern Buckeye Conference, Gibsonburg of the Toledo Area Athletic Conference. If you come out to see the girls, you'll need a roster because they will substitute liberally. Tied up, possession arrow favors the Flyers. And by my count, that's Gibsonburg's 10th turnover.
Now, once again, you're not seeing that guard play. That guard play is hurting Gibsonburg right now. Nice inside look.
Taylor couldn't get the shot away. And Gibsonburg with the basketball. Cantrell working Alexis Hansen. And they say that was last touched by Gibsonburg.
You know, every time Gibsonburg gets a chance to get that ball inside, they're able to do something with it, but they just can't get that ball inside to them.
Yeah, they absolutely have to cut down on the turnovers. There's a nice move. Using the glass, Kristen Deal.
Kristen Deal.
Something you don't see the boys do enough, use the glass.
Yeah.
Foul the backcourt.
Oh, I always try to use the glass. I use everything I can to put that ball in there. Then again, it's been a while, so it was Peach Basket when I played.
Now, bad pass, that's going to go out of bounds. And that has all to do with the pressure.
Well, Lake has been known throughout the years for their pressure and their pressure D, and it's just incredible watching these girls. Last year's a rough year for them, and they're really playing well tonight.
11-10 of the season last year. To the basket, Jordan Taylor, no good. And rebound to Katie Roberts. They'll get a travel.
Yep, backcourt's kind of tough.
You can't wait until the double comes. And wherever the double is coming from, somebody's going to be open. That is if your teammates help out. Taylor around to Hansen. To Deal.
That looks good.
Three-pointer. Houston, no good. Taken down by Leanne Whitmer for Gibsonburg. Cantrell. There
Kinda
comes
look
the
inside,
double
yep,
again and a
yep.
steal. Ozek, nice pass, finds the open Houston to the basket, up and in. Chloe Houston.
Most of these points are off steals and almost had another one right there.
Almost another steal. Well, if you're Jim Graysick, you got to love this defensive intensity.
Yeah.
It's Ozek again with a steal. She'll take it to the basket and put it in. 8 points for Ozek, and the Flyers' lead is 23-9.
Trying to bomb pass.
Well, Cantrell got behind the defense, but there's a nice chip and another steal. Nice patience by Houston. Waited for the defender to go by, and we're going to get a Gibsonburg timeout as the Flyers are on an 8-0 run here in the second quarter. and have taken a 25-9 lead. We'll take time as you're watching the Toledo Sports Network and CW13.
Hi there, I'm Nick with A Plus Building Maintenance, your Toledo handyman. Do you need home repairs done? Not sure who to call? Here at A Plus, we install everything from light bulbs to roofing. We're fully licensed and insured to protect you. We're also a proud member of the BBB. Please visit us online at ToledoHandyman.com. There you can see many before and after photos along with other customer testimonials and ask your own home repair question. Any job big or small, A Plus Building Maintenance, 419-478-1542.
Whether you're building new or want to add value and elegance to your existing home, you can be confident in Buckley's hardwood floors. Add natural, long-lasting beauty to any room with custom installs or bring an old floor back to life with refinishing. Buckley's hardwood floors. Quality work, competitive rates, strong work ethic. Once we start your job, we're there until we're finished. Buckley's hardwood floors. After all,
you stand on our reputation.
Burger Bar 419. Our heart is good flipping burgers and sides. It's the quality, taste, and love put into everything we serve that sets us apart from the others. It's the comfort food we were brought up on with a fresh hip twist. Simple, fresh, and delicious offerings for everyone, meat eaters and vegetarians. Our soul is our support for local business. Our fresh beef is ground by the butcher 200 feet from our front door. Burger Bar 419. Good flippin' burgers.
Hey golfers, come play Toledo's premier public golf course. Heather Downs Country Club is where you belong in 2014. Heather Downs is a beautiful 18-hole layout with stunning views and ideal conditions. Tee times are available 7 days a week with great rates. Want to work on your game? Our driving range and practice center is the best place to groove your swing. Try individual lessons with golf director Dan Sutton. Clinics are forming now. Go to heatherdowns.com or call 419-385-0248. Heather Downs Country Club, where you belong in 2014.
La Scola features weekly specials and a taste of Italy right here in Toledo. Enjoy the casual atmosphere of La Scola with an upscale wine list and specialty food items with the freshest local ingredients at reasonable family prices.
Come join us for dinner tonight.
$5:25 to go in the second quarter. Lake with a 25-9 lead over Gibsonburg. It's been an 8-0 run to start the second quarter for the Flyers.
Wow.
16 Gibsonburg turnovers, but it's not what you would think. I mean, a lot of times when you look at that turnover number, a lot are unforced. That's not the case here tonight.
No, you're just not able to.
That's going to be a foul on Kristen Deal, her second.
And as aggressive as the Flyers are right now, thank goodness he's moving these girls in and out a lot because he's going to get some girls in foul trouble here real quick.
Well, when you're when it's early in the season and you're not as sharp as you're going to be, and one team comes out with that kind of defensive intensity, it's real difficult to handle. I mean, it's difficult to handle in the middle of the season,
right?
Much less on opening night. And the Flyers are trying to double at every single opportunity.
Oh, nice pass.
Absolutely. Missed the shot, though. And the rebound will go to Freisinger for Lake. Lewandowski had an open shot. Three-pointer, that's off the mark. Schmeltz with the rebound for Gibsonburg. Gonna try to take it coast to coast. Nice. Off the glass and good. Shiley Schmeltz.
It's all about the confidence with the basketball and being able to get that basketball up court.
Three-pointer, in and out. The rebound to Leanne Widmer.
Gibsonburg's actually playing a good game. It's just these unforced errors are killing them up here in the front court.
Knocked out of bounds by Rebecca Schwartz. Coach Graysick was telling me, too, before the game that one of their seniors who had 43 pointers last year decided that she didn't want to play. So you think you're going into the season with a certain rotation or a certain strategy, and then you end up adjusting on the run. Although that could happen anytime with injuries. foul going to be on Katie Schwartz, her second. And it's Abby Cantrell to the line. First one is good.
Well, you know, Norm, especially with these girls playing travel ball, they're all together throughout the year, and they're playing. To have something like that happen, it makes it real tough for you.
Cantrell hits them both. And it's 25-13. Well, that's one way to, and a steal. Teeple to the basket. Got it. And another steal, yep. That's Katie Roberts. The Teeple inside, hit the back of the rim. Yep, she got the offensive board and drew the foul. Teeple's been a force on the inside.
Well, she's been taught well, and she's playing her size well, and she's moving around and being able to box out really well. She's not a real tall girl, but she seems to be able to get around in there a lot more. And that's something that makes it me being a big guy, you know.
All right, Katie Schwartz picked up her third. We'll take a timeout, and we'll be back. The Flyers with the lead, 25-15 on the Toledo Sports Network and CW13.
You've planned and planned. Each moment of your special day just has to be perfect. You don't want to worry about anything. Just know that you've hired professionals to make your wedding day special. Mike Jameson with Creative Video Imagery has produced award-winning weddings for over 15 years. Our company has the equipment and the artistic ability to capture your day on digital DVD, giving you lasting memories of a day you will cherish forever. Call Creative Video Imagery today or visit our website, Creative Video Imagery, making moments into lifetime memories.
Everyone knows Alexander Graham Bell invented the telephone. Or did he? Turns out a man named Antonio Mucci actually made the first telephone. Mucci never paid the $10 fee to claim his patent on the phone. And 11 years later, Alexander Graham Bell filed his patent for the phone. Mucci died penniless and forgotten. Do you have a great idea? Call Fraser, Clemens, Martin, and Miller to protect your idea with a trademark, patent, or copyright. Don't let someone else benefit from your idea. Protect it today.
Dan R's Automotive Service Center, 4041 Navarre Avenue, has been servicing the area since 1981 for all your automotive service needs. Dan R's Automotive Service Center, world-class service, hometown people. 419-693-6141.
All right, to the line will go Allie Teeple for Gibsonburg as the Golden Bears trail 25-15. 3:59 to go here in the second. The one-on-one opportunity, no good. And a rebound will go to Freisinger.
Remember, they've changed the foul shooting. You don't have to wait till it hits now, and the girls are getting in a little early.
To the basket, Brittenham, no good.
That's all you got to do right there.
Schmeltz toward the basket, just doesn't want to fall.
That's okay, though. She took that. That's really what she needs to do.
Absolutely.
That's going to stop that problem up there at the top for Gibson.
It's a high percentage shot. And a steal. Gibsonburg is starting to pick up the defensive intensity.
You got a 10-point game now.
Found Cantrell. She got cut off. Jumper no good, and a push underneath.
Norm looking over at the scoreboard right now.
Is that Schwartz? According to the scoreboard, that's her fourth. Which you don't see that very often.
No.
4 fouls in the second quarter. Katie Roberts, 1-on-1. First one is good. That will change your rotations a little bit.
Yeah.
Roberts 2 of 3 from the line tonight. Make it 3 of 4. And the Lake lead is down to 8 with 3:08 to go in the second. Double team in the backcourt. Jordan Taylor in a little trouble and draws a foul, I think, from Allie Teeple.
Just no movement with Flyers on that series right there. The girls need to come back and help her. And they're basically trying to spread it out so that she can take them by themselves, and Gibsonburg's getting wind on it.
Well, that's a bad break for Gibsonburg because Teeple, 4 points and 6 rebounds, was easily the leading rebounder here so far tonight. Nice backdoor cut to the basket, up and in, Kristen Deal.
Passing good, number 15, Kristen Deal.
A double team in the backcourt again. Jumper, dances on the rim, no good. And the rebound to Jessica Orth, sophomore for the Flyers. But can't get it out of the backcourt. Got the basket, got it, and a foul, Leanne Widmer.
Basket good by number 32.
Scrappiness all the way around on both of these teams, but you're seeing this foul situation could hurt the Flyers here. Very much so.
Well, especially if you convert your free throws. One of the things, if teams are doubling, and they're doubling at half court, then you got numbers down low.
Yep.
And if you can advance the ball down the floor, attacking the basket is exactly what you want to do.
Oh, there's a nice break right there. That's how you break it.
Kind of a diamond in one full court. Three-pointer, got it. Mackenzie Brittenham.
Number 4, Mackenzie Brittenham.
And I'll bring it back to a 10-point lead, another steal.
And another.
They'll give it right back.
We'll just go back and forth on the steals, okay, Norm? That way we don't sound redundant or anything.
Smelts with the basketball, being hawked by Jordan Taylor. To Roberts. Now they're going to call a foul here on the Flyers and a push on Chloe Houston.
Now, once again, it's that confidence level. And the girls up front here, they were taking the ball and they were pushing it to the center a little bit, which split out and got the girls ready for the down below stuff. So,
well, 10th team foul on the Flyers, which means it's a double bonus. So Leanne Widmer will get 2, and she hits the first. She's the leading scorer for Gibsonburg with 8. Second one off the mark. And a rebound will go to Chloe Houston for the Flyers.
9-point game.
Back the other way, back to the basket. Brittenham up and good. She's got 7. The lead back to 11.
See, that's all you got to do. They're going to follow you like that. You might as well just take them right on the ride.
Yep, do not pick up your dribble. Baseline drive cut off by Brittenham. Three-pointer, no good. And the rebound comes right to Alexis Hansen. Hansen down the right side. Runner, no good. And the rebound to Lewandowski. Schmeltz with the basketball. Dribble to the baseline. Nice baseline pass. Open look. Jumper. Got it. Katie Roberts. Gibsonburg been much more effective since they've really started pressing their offense. Ozuk around to Brittenham for 3. No good. Out of bounds. Last touched by Alexis Hansen for the Flyers.
Well, Normie, first game of the year, brushing all the dust off here. It feels pretty good to be out and watching some basketball right now. And I'm not used to doing this end of it. I'm the guy behind the camera, so.
Allie Teeple will come back in for Gibsonburg. She's been very effective tonight for the Golden Bears. Down the right side, all the way to the baseline. Oh, nice reach in and steal, but gave it right back. Jumper good. Leanne Widmer.
Nice.
Back down, no good, and a foul.
First time. I think it's his first time.
Yeah, the Flyers got to the free throw line. The first one no good by Rebecca Schwartz. Foul was on Abby Cantrell. And Rebecca hits the second. Make it 33-25. We're down to 10 seconds to go in the second quarter. Roberts picked up the dribble. The winner throws up a three, no good. And we are at halftime.
Lake Flyers 33, Gibsonburg Lake Bears 25.
So the Flyers will take the lead into the break, 33-25. Over the Gibsonburg Golden Bears. We'll take a timeout. When we come back, we'll get you some numbers and get you ready for the third quarter. Lake 33, Gibsonburg 25, an opening night of the girls' high school basketball season. And you're watching the Toledo Sports Network and CW 13.
On the job for you for over 100 years. You need a career. You need a future. Local 8 can help you make it happen. Join the men and women who build our community. Become a part of a proud tradition. Build your career. Build your future with the brothers and sisters of the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local Union 8. We're on the job for you.
We're on the job for you. We're the local IBEW.
Remember this? How could you forget? Bet you wish you had one of these last winter. TAS Electronics has remote car starters from $129 installed, plus heated seats starting at just $149. No one can stop the winter, but with TAS, you can have a nice, warm vehicle waiting for you. Get over to TAS today.
TAS Electronics. Feel the power. TAS Electronics. It's hot.
The Big Apple Deli has all the food for your next party or get-together. The best subs, salads, soups, pasta, party trays, and great lunch and dinner specials. The Big Apple Deli, 2118 Woodville Road, has got you ready for all your party needs, or just stop out for a great lunch.
Stop struggling with the big box stores. Choose Gladio.
Gladio Home Center. A hardware store, yet so much more. Your home improvement answer store. A place to design your interior space. A professional and friendly smiling face. Everything you need for your home. And Gladio is locally owned. You'll be glad to know Gladio Home Center.
Back we are in the Toledo Sports Network and CW 13. I'm Norm Waymer along with Mike Jameson tonight. Opening night for girls high school basketball as Lake out of the Northern Buckeye Conference hosting Gibsonburg from the Toledo Area Athletic Conference. The Flyers with a 33-25 lead here at halftime over Gibsonburg. Let's get you some numbers here. Lake 15 of 30 from the field, 50%. Gibsonburg 8 of 21. For 38%, but Gibsonburg kept it close for a couple of reasons. First of all, 9 of 10 from the free throw line for 90%. Lake just 1 of 2 from the stripe. Gibsonburg had a 20-10 edge on the boards, including 6-2 on the offensive end, which helped offset the difference in turnovers, with Gibsonburg with 18 turnovers and Lake with 11.
And I don't think it's the fact of it being the turnovers. It's just a ball handling problem right there up at the top. It's not a massive turnover problem, other than once they can get that ball over half court, they seem to be able to move things and make things happen. It was just real tough for them to get that done.
Well, Courtney Schuster, the coach of Gibsonburg, called a timeout and made a nice adjustment to basically tell them, let's not pass this thing side to side. Right. Let's take it north and south. Let's start dribbling up the side and don't pick up the dribble. And once you get across half court, then attack the basket, because you're probably going to have numbers. And Gibsonburg really played them toe-to-toe after that.
Well, and you saw that the strength of this Gibsonburg team is their inside play, and the strength of the Flyers team is their quickness and what they're able to do with their defense. But that defense tonight has also got them into foul trouble, and could play an intricate key here. We've got some major players with big numbers on the fouls.
Leanne Widmer was the leading scorer for Gibsonburg with 10. Allie Teeple had 4 points to go along with 6 rebounds. Leading scorer for the Flyers, Lauren Ozuk with 8, and Mackenzie Brittenham off the bench with 7.
Once again.
Well, Gibsonburg gets the ball to start the second half. Almost a turnover and then almost a bad pass, but Gibsonburg will hang on to it.
You're seeing it real early here already in the third quarter. They're attacking again, and I think Lake's just proud of their bench, and they've got players on their bench that can do things.
Well, Gibsonburg's got to attack. Almost a steal there. Oh, nice anticipation by Kristen Deal. That's a really nice play.
Well, I'll tell you what, Teeple got back, got the 3.
Well, Chloe Houston with a 3, her first. It'll make it 36-25. Because Lake at one point had a 25-9 lead after reeling off the first 8 of the second quarter.
That was blocked.
Battle for the rebound and a foul. Teeple's going to come up with a rebound, and Lake will come up with the foul.
Norm, do you stay this strong? Do you keep pushing it if you're Lake, or?
Yeah, because that's who you are.
Yeah.
Teeple with the shot up and good. Yeah, you got to be who you are.
Hang on, 11 fouls. Though.
Taylor down the middle of the floor found a wide open Chloe Houston. Took it to the basket. Houston's got 11, and the Flyer lead is back to 11. Yeah, I think so with the Flyers. I mean, you're going 9-10 deep. You know, if you get somebody in foul trouble, well, you're still deep enough. And a nice steal by Ozuk. Hansen for 3. No good. Kristen Deal with a nice rebound and the shot up and in.
Kristen Deal.
Using every inch of that rim that time.
Deal is hustling off the bench. She's got 6. And the lead is back to 13. Timeout by Courtney Schuster from Gibsonburg. So we'll take timeout as well. 6:04 to go in the third. Lake has pushed it out to a 13-point lead at 40-27, and we'll be back on the Toledo Sports Network and CW13.
Internet service, no longer just a luxury, but a vital service in most households, and your family deserves the best. Amplex Internet provides reliable and affordable service to rural and suburban locations throughout Northwest Ohio, including Bowling Green, Port Clinton, Genoa, Fremont, Oak Harbor, and many other communities. No phone or cable line needed, and there is no hidden fees or extra charges. Find out why thousands of satisfied customers choose Amplex Internet. Visit us at www.amplex.net.
Do your utility bills have you down? Get out from under those heavy bills with new windows from Dunright Building Services. New windows from Dunright can change the vision of your home both inside and out. And right now, for a limited time only, you can get any white double hung standard window for only $179 each. Remember, for a job done right, you better call Dunright.
New home, same address. It starts with new windows. Call us at Dunright Building Services today.
Do your utility bills have you down? Get out from under those heavy bills with new windows from Dunright Building Services. New windows from Dunright can change the vision of your home both inside and out. And right now, for a limited time only, you can get any white double hung standard window for only $179 each. Remember, for a job done right, you better call Dunright.
New home, same address. It starts with new windows. Call us at Dunright Building Services today.
The union plumbers, steam fitters, and HVACR service mechanics of UA Local 50 build the powerhouses that generate your electricity. Install and service your heating and air conditioning systems, and install the plumbing systems that protect the health of this nation. Everywhere there's a building being built, retrofitted, or maintained, members of UA Local 50 are on the job with skills and the latest sustainable building practices to do the job right. UA Local 50 plumbers, steam fitters, and service mechanics, building America's future.
Back we are with 6:04 to go in the third. The Lake Flyers with a 40-27 lead over the Gibsonburg Golden Bears. Opening night girls high school basketball. Nice drive that the runner missed. And Jordan Taylor with the rebound. Taylor down the middle of the floor. Taylor gonna kick it for an open three. Got it. Chloe Houston.
Number 30, Chloe Houston.
Off the bench with 14.
That's typical Lake Flyer play right there. Being able to get the guards to get those three-pointers in. Starting to get a little...
bad pass.
Get the job done.
Well, Jordan Taylor is one of the leaders of the Flyers, and she's a senior, and she hasn't contributed much on the scoreboard. Teeple with the foul. That's her third. But there's other ways to contribute when you're a point guard. She's had a couple of nice drives. She found Chloe Houston open for the short jumper, and then found her open for an open three and got a couple assists. And now it's Taylor working the offense again. Schwartz around to Deal. Deal with a nice baseline drive, and it's up and in.
Boy, they must grease that. They must grease that rim real well here. They're doing some nice numbers.
That's
on it.
called a shooter's touch.
That's right. That's right.
When it goes in, it's a shooter's touch.
Oh, wow.
Yep, a travel on Widmer. And Gibsonburg starting to get a little sloppy again. Taylor found another open player. This is Hodgson. Well, no good, and we get a foul. Foul is going to be on Hodgson. Her second. I need that roster back again.
This?
No, this. Because we got a JV player in already for Gibsonburg. So we got a number 5, and it's not on the opening lineup. Steal.
Nice.
Taylor to the basket and in.
Jordan Taylor.
Back up to a 20-point game right now, Norm, and Gibsonburg's got to figure out a way. Well, how many turnovers now? I hate to even ask you.
23, 5 in this quarter, make it 6 in this quarter. Taylor. Nice spin move to the basket. Didn't fall, got her own board, kicked it back out. Deal with an open jumper. Off the mark, and Taylor gets the rebound. Taylor back to the basket, didn't get it, but drew the foul. Well, this is why I said earlier, for the Flyers, you are who you are.
Right.
And you stay with that pressure because, sometimes they'll get you, but without that pressure, they don't run off this run that they're currently on.
Well, props out to the bench, though, too, because if the bench can come in and play as well as they've been playing already tonight, that just makes you an even more scary team as you start getting into the meat and potatoes of the schedule.
Yeah, and I think with the Flyers, since they substitute so liberally, and Taylor missed them both, the rebound will go to Katie Roberts. That the idea of starters and bench players are just merely that, ideas. Because everybody's going to get a lot of playing time.
Sure.
And off the bench, and we'll put that in quotes, Houston's got 14, Deal's got 8, and Brittenham's got 7. So between those 3 players, they got 29 of the 47, and they're technically off the bench. To the basket, nice, up and in by Hodgson.
Hey, Hodgson.
And that's how you run the floor. And you'll see the Flyers doing a lot of that this year. Baseline jumper too long, out of bounds, and they'll give it back to Gibsonburg. I was talking to Coach Grasick from Lake before the game, and he was very proud of the fact that when he coached the girls at Eastwood, he said that they were bringing in more box office than the boys were, and was very proud of that, and he should be. Baseline jumper up and in.
That's going to be a tough one to do here.
All right, I wanted to get a name there. That's McKenna Mendoza, who's number 5.
Of course, Lake's boys program.
Maddie Hodson.
Hodson with the basket, 51-29 Flyers.
We've got some Lake boys basketball coming up here in a couple of weeks. Just check out our website at ToledoSportsNetwork.com.
And as we tape this on a Friday, they're at St. John's.
They're actually just coming back right now.
For an exhibition.
Yep. Big things with the Lake Flyer boys this year. Hey, it worked, right?
Smelts with the basket. She's got 6, and back the other way as they beat the defense down, and Alexis Hansen with the hoop. 51-31.
Oh.
Deal with another steal. She has been terrific off the bench. 3-pointer, Schwartz, got it. Rebecca Schwartz. And now Lake is starting to hit the 3-pointers. They had 2 in the first half. They got 3 in this quarter, and the lead's back to 25. And I think that's the biggest lead of the night. Tied up, possession arrow favors the Lake Flyers, as it seemed like it has all night.
Yeah, and this is coming back to, with all of the turnovers, and mostly it's just amazing if Gibsonburg gets that ball inside, they seem to be able to play with Lake, but
well, it's a 23-point quarter so far for the Flyers. Britnam got a 2-on-1 back the other way. Got away from her, but Hansen will get the rebound. Take it back out for a 3. No good. And rebound to Widmer. Lake just doubles every chance they get. And Smelt's dribbled out of it. And we'll get a foul.
They just keep coming and coming, just like you said, Norm. There's so much quickness and agility and athleticism with this team, and that's something we've seen a lot with Lake over the years. And
Mendoza misses Hansen with the rebound. Hansen going to
nice
go coast
move.
to coast. Rolls around the rim and in.
Again. They like that rim.
It's a shooter's touch. Minute to go in the third. 58-31. It's a 25-point quarter for the Flyers.
This is a tight game at halftime.
3-pointer, no good. And a foul over the back on Mendoza.
The TAC's going to be tough this year for Gibsonburg. Cardinal Stritch is going to have a really good team this year. Of course, Toledo Christian always has a good team. And the same thing, Lake is the NBC this year is going to be tough, and Genoa is going to be the team to beat from what we're hearing. Oh, nice job.
Nice save, and she got her own rebound. Taylor with the jumper.
How do you mark
had
that?
Foot on the, that's an offensive board is what that is. And another one by Houston, we got a whistle. I mean, that's just desire. I mean, there's no more to it than that.
Exactly.
And the one thing Coach Grasick can be, I think, very proud is his girls have played tremendously hard tonight. Now, you got to call that foul.
Yep. little bit on late on the. I think he
Well,
swallowed
they're
it.
letting them play a little
Right,
bit,
right.
And there's no reason not to.
Number 25, Alexis Hansen.
But that time, Cantrell with the foul. And first one, no good. Hansen's going to get 3 from the line. You know, Lake's probably not going to be the most talented. They're definitely not the biggest by any means, but
boy, they're scrappy.
If you're not ready to play, you know, or you have issues handling the basketball, boy, they're going to capitalize on it. Hansen makes one of the 3, and it's 59-31. We're down to 10 seconds to go in the quarter. Tried to lob it in. The pass too long. Orth with the steal. Look at that. Nice no look.
Nice.
Hansen will finish it off.
Hansen, number 1, Jordan Taylor.
And it's a 28-point quarter for the Flyers. If they've blown this one open at the end of 3, it's Lake 61 and Gibsonburg 31. We'll be back with the 4th on the Toledo Sports Network and CW13.
The Blue Pacific Grill at Levis Commons is your gateway to great food and fun. A tropical-themed restaurant that offers a unique dining experience where you create your own stir-fry from your choice of meats, seafoods, veggies, seasonings, and our signature sauces. The Blue Pacific Grill at Levis Commons, a touch of the islands right here in Toledo. Join us for lunch and dinner. The Blue Pacific Grill, Levis Commons, Perrysburg. Smoothbore Sporting Goods, 425 West College Avenue, Pemberville, Ohio, is your firearms specialist. We buy, sell, trade quality firearms and hunting supplies. Smoothbore Sporting Goods can help you with your technical support for all your firearms along with professional repairs. Call them today at 419-287-7111 before your next weekend of hunting and check out the newest firearms and hunting supplies before you head out. Smoothbore Sporting Goods, 425 West College Avenue in Pemberville, your one-stop hunting and firearms store.
To be on TV. I didn't think it would end my career.
You can't always stop a thief, but a security DVR from TAS in your vehicle can help you capture them. Discreet, motion activated, always vigilant. For as little as $149 installed, you get a real sense of security.
I almost got away with it.
TAS Electronics, it's hot.
Fourth quarter about ready to go here on the Toledo Sports Network, CW13.
Whoa.
I'm Norm Waymer along with Mike Jameson tonight. 61-31, a 28-6 third quarter for the Flyers.
Yeah, you didn't want to blink in that quarter. You definitely didn't want to blink.
Well, sometimes you can hang with the pressure for a while.
Yeah.
But it's almost cumulative. To where that stress of dealing with the pressure, and see, there's a case, and that's a turnover, and you can say it's an unforced turnover, but it's really not.
Sure.
It's a byproduct of the pressure.
Exactly. That was all defense oriented right there, and we've been seeing that all night, Norm. It's just amazing what the kids are able to do over at Lake, and
because even when you have time, you feel like you don't have time, and if you're not getting doubled, you feel like one's coming at any time.
Just as we say that, Gibsonburg comes up with a steal right there.
You know, by my count, that's the first Lake turnover of the second half.
Wow. I think you're right.
And they forced 10 in the third quarter. And I don't care who you are, if you force 10 and you don't give up any, you got 10 extra possessions.
Exactly.
Brittingham just took that right away. Hanson up and in.
Alexis Hanson.
And it's a lesson for any kid that's watching this game to show you what you can get done on the offensive end by what you do on the defensive end. Oh, nice open look up and in. Allie Teeple.
Basket for Gibsonburg, number 45, Allie Teeple.
Houston going to take the open three, no good. And it'll go out of bounds and go over to Gibsonburg. But that's what Coach Graysick wants, is that if you got an open look like that, take it.
Right. Well, when
we're not working it around for a good shot, is what he's telling us. You know, you got an open look, take it.
Another. Thought there might have been another turnover there.
Almost. That jumper no good. Rebound Ozuk. Here comes Brittingham. Now take the long three. Bank was not open that time, and the rebound to Mendoza.
Look at that. Look at the fight for that.
But Ozuk forced the tie up, but Gibsonburg, no, Lake's got the, Lake seems like they always have the possession arrow. That's because Gibsonburg's been taking it inbounds at the start of every quarter.
Yes, exactly. Ah.
There's a nice play to the weak side, baseline pass, but a little too far for Brittingham. I think Brittingham was caught looking a little bit. Hodgson, just a freshman, number 3 for Lake. That's one where, no, you go ahead and take that shot.
Oh.
Steal from behind, another tie-up. This time Gibsonburg will keep it. And here comes 3 more. And you don't really get tired and worn out because, you know, you're only in there for 2-3 minutes. You'll come out, get a breather, and somebody else will come in and double team everybody. Tie up in the corner, and this time Lake will get the basketball. I love watching defense, and I like watching the pressure.
They're going to be an amazing team to watch this year.
Nice rebound by Teeple. Teeple didn't have anybody to give it to. Taylor back the other way, going to take it all the way and up and in.
Steal the score.
65-33 with 5 minutes to go. Yeah, that's a moving screen on Teeple, and that's her 4th foul.
I've seen that a couple of times tonight, and it's the first time they've called it.
You know, teams that play pressure defense always commit more fouls.
Yep,
just do. Three-pointer from the corner, no good. Smelts with the rebound.
Smelts has had a good game today.
Well, Taylor's starting to take over here a little bit. She got stripped from behind. Got the ball back. Ozuk with the jumper, no good, but got her own rebound. Look at this, diving after every ball. Ozuk got to take it to the basket, wouldn't go, but she'll go to the line. I mean, how many times have you seen the Flyers diving for basketballs?
It's been like that all night tonight. It really has.
And it's infectious.
Yes. Go to the line for the Flyers, shooting 2, number 45, Lauren Ozuk.
Talking with one of the parents, they had a scrimmage a couple of days ago, and didn't look like the girls were clicking. And it was 3 or 4 team scrimmage, and they just weren't clicking. I'll tell you what, they're clicking tonight, and really are even if they're not making their shots, if that kind of dedication diving on the floor, that's what coach wants to see.
Well, you're going to get the most out of what you got, and that's all you can ask for as a coach. Missed them both, and rebound will go to Katie Roberts. .4:11 to go. It was an 8-point game at half, and another steal. Ozuk found Roberts. She's going to dribble in, gave it right back. That is a thing of beauty. Give the dime to Taylor, give the basket to Ozuk. She's got 10. The lead is 67-33. And another steal. Taylor got bumped and going to go to the line for a pair.
Start of the wonderful basketball season. We're going to be taking a lot of time this year in the NBC conference with both the girls teams and the boys teams. So make sure you check out our website, ToledoSportsNetwork.com. Achilles' heel tonight has been the foul shooting. Not needed, but
not tonight, but it will.
Yes,
they will.
There we go.
Second one is good. Taylor's got 7. It doesn't matter what conference we're in. We're going to find good matchups along the way.
That's a great thing about Northwestern Ohio.
We're going to find players that play hard, that should be spotlighted. Foul on the Flyers. And there's good stories all over the place. Ozuk with the foul. I think this is Katie Roberts at the line. First one good. Second one back of the rim, no good. Offensive rebound by Mariah Smith. Shot no good. Another offensive board back up and in. Abby Cantrell. Her first field goal of the night.
I just love doing games at this Lake Fieldhouse.
Gorgeous.
Just so much fun. It works so well for us. And, of course, Dave Schaefer and a wonderful gang out here has just done a wonderful job with this.
Ozuk with the offensive board back up and in. 12 points, 4 rebounds for Ozuk. Of course, you all know about the tornado a couple of years ago, and they just did a fantastic job with this gymnasium. Just absolutely gorgeous.
Well, like you were saying before, Norm, that a lot of tournaments are going to...
Oh, three-pointer, Jordan Taylor. Heating up, she's got 10.
Perfect location to do tournaments and stuff.
I'm an 82 Lake grad. When I was here, they had the old stage.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. Oh, that stage was still there for a long time. Nice.
Steal by Taylor and found the open player in Maddie Hodson.
Have you noticed most of that stuff has always been on the left side?
Yeah.
Almost everything's been on the left side. That's really cool.
We've really seen a really good second half by Jordan Taylor. And now we're going to get a timeout, so we'll take it and come back. A minute 55 to go. Lake has blown it open, 75-36 over Gibsonburg. And you're watching the Toledo Sports Network and CW13.
Hi there, I'm Nick with A+ Building Maintenance, your Toledo handyman. Do you need home repairs done? Not sure who to call? Here at A+, we install everything from light bulbs to roofing. We're fully licensed and insured to protect you. We're also a proud member of the BBB. Please visit us online at ToledoHandyman.com. There you can see many before and after photos along with other customer testimonials and ask your own home repair question. Any job big or small, A+ Building Maintenance, 419-478-1542.
Whether you're building new or want to add value and elegance to your existing home, you can be confident in Buckley's hardwood floors. Add natural, long-lasting beauty to any room with custom installs or bring an old floor back to life with refinishing. Buckley's hardwood floors. Quality work, competitive rates, strong work ethic. Once we start your job, we're there until we're finished. Buckley's hardwood floors. After all,
you stand on our reputation.
Burger Bar 419. Our heart is good flipping burgers and sides. It's the quality, taste, and love put into everything we serve that sets us apart from the others. It's the comfort food we were brought up on with a fresh hip twist. Simple, fresh, and delicious offerings for everyone, meat eaters and vegetarians. Our soul is our support for local business. Our fresh beef is ground by the butcher 200 feet from our front door. Burger Bar 419. Good flippin' burgers.
Hey golfers, come play Toledo's premier public golf course. Heather Downs Country Club is where you belong in 2014. Heather Downs is a beautiful 18-hole layout with stunning views and ideal conditions. Tee times are available 7 days a week with great rates. Want to work on your game? Our driving range and practice center is the best place to groove your swing. Try individual lessons with golf director Dan Sutton. Clinics are forming now. Go to heatherdowns.com or call 419-385-0248. Heather Downs Country Club, where you belong in 2014.
La Scola features weekly specials and a taste of Italy right here in Toledo. Enjoy the casual atmosphere of La Scola with an upscale wine list and specialty food items with the freshest local ingredients at reasonable family prices.
Come join us for dinner tonight.
Minute 55 to go in this one. This was an 8-point game at half.
Yeah.
Long pass to the weak side, up and got it. Allie Teeple and drew the foul.
I like how he says it better than you do. Teeple. Yeah.
I appreciate the compliment. Houston with the foul. Well, he's the PA guy. It's just different.
He's good. He's good. He's a good PA guy.
I don't think you'd want me doing it that way.
No, I really...
Shot no good. A rebound by Teeple. Teeple.
Oh!
To the basket. Coast to coast.
Now go Teeple.
Teeple with 12. And Gibsonburg, they're still out there working. And Teeple with another rebound. That's her 10th.
Yep.
A steal by Hansen.
I saw a crossover right there.
Yeah, that's a tough shot inside the lane. Cantrell with the rebound tied up. Gibsonburg will keep it. I'm an 82 grad at Lake High School, and I was mentioning that time it was the old stage.
Played many games there.
My old broadcast partner, Tim Smith, was the coach at the time. And it was also smaller than a regulation floor, too. And I remember as a junior, Rossford was ranked. They were ranked like 8th in the state.
Yeah, Bob Gorey.
And Lake put on the full court pressure and ran him out of the gym. That's a turnover. But the floor at the one end was also the floor to the outside. When it was really cold outside, there was a lot of people in the gym. The wall would sweat. So there'd be people mopping water off the floor.
Remember them days? Well, played a lot on that floor, and
three-pointer no good.
Always worried about falling off the stage, though. Always worried about that.
But that's only if you hustle, so you were probably fine.
You watched me play basketball back then, didn't you?
You were an inside guy anyway. You weren't flying around diving after balls, right?
I was actually fighting with our cameraman's dad back then. Todd Robson.
You said that, I didn't.
Yeah.
Well, Todd Robson played here at Lake.
Yeah.
Graduated 81.
Yep, that's when I graduated. Yeah, my team beat your team in the sectional or in the regionals or whatever it was back in the good old days.
The basket no good. Lake will keep it with 13.9 to go. Yeah, my senior year, the Flyers went 16-4 that year.
You had a good squad.
And 2 of them losses were to an undefeated Perrysburg team. 2-pointer by Rebecca Schwartz. And we're down to 5 seconds. And that's going to do it. 77-40. Lake with the victory to start this 2014-2015 girls high school basketball season. And we'll take a timeout and be back. Flyers, your winners. Lake 77, Gibsonburg 40. We'll be back on the Toledo Sports Network and CW13.
Internet service, no longer just a luxury, but a vital service in most households, and your family deserves the best. Amplex Internet provides reliable and affordable service to rural and suburban locations throughout Northwest Ohio, including Bowling Green, Port Clinton, Genoa, Fremont, Oak Harbor, and many other communities. No phone or cable line needed, and there is no hidden fees or extra charges. Find out why thousands of satisfied customers choose Amplex Internet. Visit us at www.amplex.net.
The Union Plumbers, Steam Fitters, and HVACR service mechanics of UA Local 50 build the powerhouses that generate your electricity. Install and service your heating and air conditioning systems, and install the plumbing systems that protect the health of this nation. Everywhere there's a building being built, retrofitted, or maintained, members of UA Local 50 are on the job with skills and the latest sustainable building practices to do the job right. UA Local 50 Plumbers, Steam Fitters, and service mechanics, building America's future.
Do your utility bills have you down? Get out from under those heavy bills with new windows from Dunright Building Services. New windows from Dunright can change the vision of your home both inside and out. And right now, for a limited time only, you can get any white double-hung standard window for only $179 each. Remember, for a job done right, you better call Dunright.
New home, same address. It starts with new windows. Call us at Dunright Building Services today.
Welcome back to Toledo Sports Network, CW13, 77-40. The Lake Flyers with the win on opening night against Gibsonburg. We're joined by Flyers coach Jim Graysick. And Coach, congratulations on the win. Now, it started off really strong, especially defensively. You were pressuring, you were doubling every chance you got.
Well, you know, we want to play up-tempo, and our emphasis is on defense because, you know, we can't let them possess the ball for much time. You know, that chews into our time. We think the ball belongs to us. We want to get it back as quickly as possible.
Now, you had an 8-point lead at the half, and in the second quarter, I think Gibsonburg made an adjustment to where really they stopped passing the ball east and west and really started taking the ball north and south, and it was an 8-point game at half. What was your adjustment coming back out of the half?
Well, first off, Norm, we were up 25-9. And then we started getting lazy, started reaching, and you know, we just didn't execute good defense. And they did a 16-8 run on us to finish the second quarter. The halftime adjustment is we shrank the floor. We went to exclusively half-court stuff, and that's pretty much our base package. But we're using this for conditioning and let a lot of kids play. We had 11 kids play tonight.
But you were somewhere around forcing 40 turnovers tonight, right. And I can't count the times you had players sprawled on the floor, diving after balls, saving balls that were going into the stands. You had to be very, very happy with your effort.
We are, but you know, it's a typical first game. It's pretty ugly, and we're looking for effort, and we got it. For the most part, we got it tonight. There were, as a coach, you know, you always remember the 2 or 3 that we didn't dive on, you know, that we looked at or that we, you know, allowed Gibsonburg to get. But, you know, they played hard and they never quit, and, you know, they're going to be very competitive this year.
Because I said on the air, too, I said that people probably shouldn't get hung up on who the 5 starters are because everybody's getting a lot of playing time, and you got a lot of contributions out of players that weren't one of those 5 starters.
Well, this is the first year I think I've been really able to do a lot of subbing like that. And, you know, obviously some kids are going to get more minutes than the other, but everyone's pretty much going to play every game. We had a couple of sickies tonight, and that kind of hurt us in what we wanted to do. But it's you know, if you want to play that speed, then you got to be able to put a lot of bodies on the floor.
And then I thought that Jordan Taylor really picked it up in the second half, and she didn't have very many points in the first half, but really found other ways to contribute, ran the point, ran the floor well, penetrated, got other people open looks, and then when that happened, then her shots started opening up.
Yeah, Jordan's, you know, we've had a lot of discussions on this. She's a pass first, score second player. I'm trying to get her. This is her 4th year starting varsity, so my gosh, the team needs her to put points on the board. And there's no reason she shouldn't average 15 a game, and I don't think she got it tonight, but
you got to see in the second half what she's capable of doing.
Oh yeah, I mean, in my mind, and it'll bear out as the season progresses. I mean, she's legitimately a Player of the Year candidate for our league, and the other coaches have a lot of respect for her.
Well, you told me before the game you were going to be fun to watch. You were fun to watch tonight.
Well, I appreciate that. I hope we can clean it up a little bit, but that's how we want to play.
All right, Coach. Appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Congratulations on the win. Coach Jim Graysick of the Lake Flyers, winners tonight, 77-40. We'll take a timeout and we'll wrap this one up as the Flyers get a win on opening night on the Toledo Sports Network and CW13.
Remember this? How could you forget? Bet you wish you had one of these last winter. TAS Electronics has remote car starters from $129 installed, plus heated seats starting at just $149. No one can stop the winter, but with TAS, you can have a nice, warm vehicle waiting for you. Get over to TAS today.
TAS Electronics. Feel the power. TAS Electronics. It's hot.
Stop struggling with the big box stores. Choose Gladio.
Gladio Home Center. A hardware store, yet so much more. Your home improvement answer store. A place to design your interior space. A professional and friendly smiling face. Everything you need for your home. And Gladio is locally owned. You'll be glad to know Gladio Home Center.
All right, we're back to wrap up here on the Toledo Sports Network and CW13. Norm Waymer along with Mike Jameson. The Lake Flyers, a 77-40 win over Gibsonburg, where it was an 8-point game at half. It was 33-25, and Lake had pushed it out to start the second quarter. Gibsonburg went back on a run to cut it to single digits, but the Flyers came out on fire in the third quarter, 28-6, outscoring Gibsonburg.
Well, what you saw was what we talked about early. Defense, scrappy defense, and it's first game of the year. It's going to be ugly, but being able to not get that ball over killed Gibsonburg all night, and it just kind of added fuel to the fire for the Flyers.
Because my numbers had Lake forcing 37 turnovers. Coach said their stat guy had 42, so it was somewhere around there. Chloe Houston was the leading scorer for Lake with 14. Alexis Hansen, Lauren Ozuk had 12 each. Jordan Taylor had 10 for the Flyers. Allie Teeple for Gibsonburg, 12 points, 10 rebounds, and played very well. She'll be somebody that you'll have to game plan for if you're going to play Gibsonburg.
Well, that's the one thing we said, and we said it early. Once they got the ball in and they set up their offense, Gibsonburg played pretty well inside. Got a little testy there at the end of the game, but they've got the ability to get the ball inside and move it around and do things inside with their height and their quickness inside. But boy, the ball handling's really got to come together for them.
Yeah, and it's and also it's opening night. Yep. You're not even into December yet,
and
much less January. So, and things tend to be that way very early in the season, and that's not surprising for an opening night. It's a long way to go, and we're just getting started.
We got a lot of games coming.
So Lake Flyers will win their opener. The JVs won tonight too, 55-24, and the varsity game, as you just saw, Lake 77 and Gibsonburg 40. That'll wrap things up here on the Toledo Sports Network and CW13. I'm Norm Waymer. This is Mike Jameson. Once again, your final, Lake 77, Gibsonburg 40. We'll see you next time on the Toledo Sports Network and CW13.